Hey everyone, it's me, Psychedelic Babe, and today I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing the JBL AutoFood in black and the JBL Novo Grano Mix. Now, the Novo Grano Mix is an excellent quality food. The lid's got the new click system attached to it, as you can see, and this is to control how much you're feeding your fish. Now, I've already had a few people asking me a few questions about this, and I can say that one click is for 5 fish, and these are medium-sized fish. Now, the reason this food is for medium-sized fish is because it's a semi-floating pellet, and it's nicely sized too. It's not too big and it's not too small. Now, this pellet promotes strong, healthy growth with very little water pollution due to its high protein and fat ratio. And it's all nicely balanced out, so it doesn't make your water cloudy. Now, obviously, if you overfeed, then your tank is going to get polluted by this, so do not overfeed your tank. Feed is recommended and everything should be fine. So let's move on and let's check out the auto feeder itself. Now, the box is really cool. It's got everything that you need to know explained all over it. But we could sit here and we could read the box, but what's the fun in that, really? You know, what's the point of me sitting here and actually doing a review if all I'm going to do is read to you what's written on the box? Because there's just no point in me doing that, because you can go to the shop and you can do that. And that is totally defeating the object. So, let's crack on and let's see what's actually inside the box. Now, as always, with all JBL products, you get a leaflet. Now, this leaflet, I shit you not, it is brilliant. It comes in every language possible. So they make it easy for anybody in the world to get their products and understand it clearly. So in this package here, we've got 2 brackets that came with it. One's got suckers on and one's got a clip on, like what you get on your UV lights on your fish tank. Now, it's good that they've given you 2 brackets, because obviously everyone's tanks are different sizes and everything else. So yeah, I thought this was nice that they did this. And I'm actually not going to be using either of these brackets, so to find out how I'm actually going to be using it, you'll have to wait until further on into the video. So without further ado, and while I play Yenga with all the bits and pieces, let's crack on and let's see about getting it all set up and seeing how well it works. Now, as you can see, there's a trendy little lid on the top of this, and that has been specially designed by JBL so that all their containers actually fit onto it. Now, obviously, you have to take the clicker off. Yeah, I'm having a bit of a blonde day this morning. So yeah, now as you can see, you don't even need to break the seal on it, because the machine will do it for you. You just simply screw it on, and all the food will just release into the chamber underneath, as you can see. Now, there's a little tiny clip underneath that stops the food from coming out. Now, I forgot about this, and yeah, I've made a bit of a mess. But yeah, I'm going to make more of a mess now, trying to tip it all back into the pot, because obviously I don't want food in it while I'm setting it all up. So maybe I should have done this the opposite way around, but yeah, you know me. I don't like to do things nice and easy. We have to do it the complicated way. We have to do it the blonde way. So we do it the wrong way around, but yeah, we still get to see how it works. So yeah, as long as you're still keeping up with me, we'll get there eventually, I'm sure. So now that I've emptied all that back out, I'm going to set up the auto feeder itself, and I'm going to show you first about the brackets. Now, this bracket is, like I said, it's a similar bracket that comes with a UV light, and it just slides on and slides up and down, and yeah, you can position it to wherever you want to put it on your tank. Now, as you can see, I'm having a bit of a blonde day again, because I've actually put it on the wrong way. Now, as you can see, the screw is actually blocking where the food comes out, so please make sure that you're not like me and be an airhead and you do put it on the right way. Now, as you can see, that is so much better, and you just put it onto the side of your tank and tighten it as necessary. The second bracket that came with it has got suckers on it. Now, some of you might have a glass partition down the centre of your tank. I know I do on my Oscar tank. And yeah, you can just sucker it onto there. Now, the only thing you need to be careful of is where the actual food comes from, because if you position it too close to your water level, then obviously the moisture of your water is going to rise into the chamber and it's going to dampen and soggy all your food. So you don't really want that to happen, so make sure it's positioned well out of the way of the water, and you should be all good and ready to go. So let's set it all up and let's see just how good this auto feeder works. Now first of all, you start off by taking the chamber off the bottom and you fit in the batteries. You get the 3 AA batteries in with the product, which like I said earlier is really cool, you know, because it's so annoying when you get something and it needs batteries and you haven't got none and you have to take out your TV remote. So yeah, it's kind of annoying. So yeah, this was an added bonus. Now, as you know, I'm obviously doing a voiceover and I have edited that slightly because I did make a bit of a mess. And I couldn't open the chamber with one hand, and yeah, so I'm back again anyway. So now first off, as soon as you turn this on, you press the set button and you use the hour and the minute and you set it like I am now to the time of what it is. Now once you've done that, it's really easy to do, honestly. You just press set, hour and minute, and once the time's right and it's all set to where you want it to be, like I have now, you just press set again. Now there's another 3 buttons at the bottom. Obviously one of them's an on and off button. You've got this set button. Now when you keep pressing that set button, you'll notice the time's changing, and that's the 4 set feed times that are already preset onto it. Now I'm just going to leave them at that because they seem pretty good to me. I don't know about the 11 o'clock feed, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. I can release that. You can do it in 4 ways. You can have 1 feed, 2, 3 feed, 3 feed or 4 feed, which is really cool. Now this button next to the on off button, that's an auto feed button. That's so you can just do it manually. You can just go over and you just press that button and it'll just feed them manually. And the button next to that is for the volume of food that you allow to go into your tank. So now that I've got that all set up and it's all timed and it's all ready, we'll give it a little trial run before we actually go and put it onto the tank, because obviously we need to make sure it works. And I thought I'd show you the click system, and yeah, it's pretty good. It's a bit slow at the minute. I think it's because the foil's still on the inside. So I'll remove that later and I'll do another video on that at a later date. But yeah, it seems to be working quite well. I do like that click system. I think it's kind of cool. But yeah, as you can see, I've got to move the foil. So let's fill up the auto feeder and let's see how well it runs. Obviously, I'm going to have to change the time for a minute, so you'll have to bear with me on this because it could turn out to be a bit lengthy. But I'm liking the size of them granules. They definitely are for medium-sized fish, and yeah, I've got a feeling that I know quite a few of my fish are going to be enjoying these, especially the fish that I try this out on in a minute, because they're going to love it. So I'm just going to change the timer now for a minute. I'm going to set it for a minute so that it comes out on its own and we can see how well it works. I'm quite intrigued because there's like a coil spring underneath, and I'm presuming that's where it collects the food and then it just releases it and releases it. So each coil, I'm presuming, is actually each feed that you're going to be feeding into the tank. So I'm actually intrigued as to how it works now. So now that the timer's all set, we're just going to have to sit here really patiently for about 20 seconds or so, and we'll see if the food actually comes out on its own. Fingers crossed that it works alright and I've set it up. It did seem pretty easy to set up, but then this is me we're talking to, and I always get things wrong. And this is raw footage, so let's see if it works. So once that turns to 11:09, it should. And oh, it makes like a coiling noise. You can actually hear the spring coming back and you can hear it filling up, and it's really quiet, and there comes the food. Yeah, that is really quiet, and I mean really seriously quiet. So yeah, I'm quite impressed with that. So let's get it all changed over and let's set it up on the tank. Now as you can see, my lid's got an opening at the top and the JBL feeder fits really nicely into this. So I don't actually have to use the brackets, which is good because I had nowhere to put them anyway on this tank. Now don't despair, I will showcase the brackets in another video later on in the week, and I'll show you how the brackets fit onto the side and how well they work, because they are really good brackets and they are intended to be used. But for now, let's get on with feeding the Tropheus and see how the feeder works. Now I used the manual feed because it was just a lot easier to show you how it works. And there's the volume button, and I think I've pressed it a few too many times because, as you can see, I've let a lot of food into the tank. Now my Tropheus aren't complaining, which is a good thing about the GranoMix, because it tells me that they're definitely enjoying it. Because if they weren't enjoying it, believe me, it'd be left floating on the top or it'd be sitting on the bottom leaving to rot. So yeah, they're definitely enjoying the Novo GranoMix. Now as for my review and unboxing, that's it, I'm afraid. So if you'd like to try the JBL AutoFood and the GranoMix, then head on over to the JBL website and check it out for yourself and maybe order yourself one. It's definitely something that you need to look into if you're going away for the weekend or if you're going away on holiday. It's got full feed settings on it, it holds the food nicely, it's safe, it's secure, it's easy to use, and it's actually quite cheap as well compared to the other ones that are on the market. So head on over to their site, the link's in the description below, and go and purchase yourself a cool JBL auto feeder. Yeah, so thanks for watching my video, I hope you've really enjoyed it. My next review and unboxing from JBL will be with you really soon, so make sure if you're new to my channel, you hit that subscribe button down below so that you don't miss any of them at all. So yeah, from me, Psychedelic Babe, I hope you all have a really great week. I hope you've enjoyed my review. If you have, make sure that you like, subscribe, share and leave me a comment below. Have a great week. I love you all. Thanks for watching. Bye.